I gotta be in control. Yeah. Know you like when I got like that shit. Control. Yeah. I know all of your spots. I'm in control. Take this ride. Lose your mind when I'm inside. Control. You know when I'm in control. You know when I'm in. Tighten up, tighten up. You know when I come through, I'ma light it up, light it up.
Of all the people that have ever put their hands up over the years after I became successful, he's really the only one that should raise their hand when someone asks, why is Gaga here? But he would never raise it.
Vincent knows the truth, and he knows where the talent lies.
R&B money. We up. Thanks. Valentine. We are the authorities on all things R&B. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm Valentine.
And this
is
the R&B Money Podcast.
A whole lot of money.
The authority on all things
Come on, tell them.
R&B
Yes, sir.
and money.
A lot of it.
Lots of it. You only get the money.
When you what?
When you got the honey.
Okay, Goldie. Okay, Goldie.
Executive.
Yes.
Songwriter.
Yeah.
Producer.
Yeah.
Multimedia mogul.
Yeah. He gonna remix it too, though.
He can do that.
Yeah.
At the highest level. Ooh, rah, 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 rah. Ooh, rah, rah, rah.
No. Don't go there yet.
I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, no introduction needed, but God damn it, you know I gotta do an introduction. Vincent Herbert in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our brother.
Our brother.
Good afternoon.
Good.
Glad you guys can make it to the service today.
That's how it starts when you've been successful.
You talking a different tone.
Decent.
You talking a different tone when you get to that level.
It's a regular. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Absolutely, it's very calm over here.
Yeah. How you feeling, brother? You look good.
I feel unbelievable, man.
You look lean.
You know, I feel
like
good. I lost 130 pounds.
Yeah,
130.
130.
Congratulations, bro.
Yep. Stop eating the right food.
I'm about to say, how'd you do? Did you do food or did you?
It was the pasta, the bread, the sugar, eating once a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not good for us.
Yeah.
And then just, like, not that you're starving yourself or doing too much. It's just that everybody's body metabolism is different.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad to be here today.
You have been doing, we just talked earlier, you've been doing this for a very long time. I remember walking into the Black Round office, and you started way before that, but I'm just giving you my introduction. I walked into that office, and you were just sitting there patiently waiting. I said, yeah, Tank, they got to pay me, man. They got to pay me a lot of money.
But to give it up to them, first time I ever learned about understanding the profit split.
Profit split. Yep.
Yeah.
Profit share.
Barry
Yep.
was very phenomenal in that. And as much as he liked to hunt and have fun, he definitely taught me something.
I'm glad he showed you the profit share. Because he ain't show me no goddamn profit share.
But we spent a lot of time together. I was very curious. I wanted to know.
I wanted to know.
I went to that farm, and I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
See, I met Barry back when I produced the Winans.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
I've done so much that I forget what I've done. But I produced the Winans. I produced Angie and Debbie Winans. I produced Vanessa Bell Armstrong all at the same time.
No way.
That's where I discovered Joe at. I discovered Joe going to the barbershop.
Hold on, okay. Let's start over.
What?
Because this shit is getting deep already.
Man.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning.
That's such a random flex. Yeah, so when I discovered Joe at the barbershop.
Yeah, and the Winans who first gospel group.
So the first thing about, let me see, growing up in Newark, New Jersey, my neighbors were Kool and the Gang. I met Mtume hanging out in the supermarket. I used to spend 3 times a week with him.
Yeah.
And that's where I met Sly from Sly and the Family Stone. That was my first time ever seeing drugs on the back of a toilet seat. And Sly said, never try this. It will change your life forever. But Mtume would work with me every day. I was in a group with Fa. Me and Fa and his son was in a group together. But Mtume was just so like incredible watching him work at Akai and him and Phil, what they would do and how they would make music happen. And I just soaked it all up.
Yeah.
Then on top of it, when I'm 13, I had my own #1 dance record with a group called Reach, and the record was named, the group called Phase 2, the record was called Reaching. So I've done this from every aspect of an artist. I've been an artist, a producer, a manager, an executive. You know, I produced my very first movie with Harvey Mason. We did More Than a Game with LeBron.
Yeah.
So I've seen every side of this, but it's so much that sometimes it's like mind-blowing because I forget. Like Joe, to go back to that, was working in a barbershop. I go in a barbershop, he's singing.
What Joe?
Guitar. Joe Thomas, one of the greatest R&B
My name is Joe.
Working in a barbershop?
Yes.
He did have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did have hair and he had a hell of a voice.
Wait, so Joe was a barber?
No, Joe was working in a barbershop. He was hanging out with, what's the guy's name? Noel and this other guy. They were friends of his. So he was cleaning up in the barbershop.
Young kid.
Just
a monster.
Cleaning up and singing.
Singing, playing the guitar. And I was like, you write, you sing? What do you do? He was like, I sing. I said, you want to go to the studio with me? He came to Battery Studios with me that night, and we worked on Vanessa Bell Armstrong. We did 2 songs together. Everlasting Love, if you listen to that song.
You did not do Everlasting Love.
And that's all Joe singing background.
Oh, this is great.
Nigga,
This is great.
Crazy.
This is great.
This is R&B. So we have to tell it.
Yes. Yes.
I've done it all.
But how did you get into like producing? Like, because as you're saying, you've made every progression. So where did you decide? Okay, I'm gonna start with this producing first. This is the thing that's gonna get me.
Because I was an artist first.
Okay, got it.
And my brothers was in a group called Blaze. They had another dance group, and when they would leave to go do
you were
shows,
dancing.
I was doing dance music.
Got you.
That's why you hear Gaga 4 on the floor.
Got you.
Because that was always influence from church and just from doing what I did. And I just started learning how to, program drums and play the basic keys on a keyboard that you can play. But my real instrument was I learned how to read and play music at the 4th grade playing the trumpet. I just don't talk a lot, Hank. I just do my work. But I feel like we're in a world now where if you don't tell me your story and you don't tell me your story, somebody's going to tell it when we're dead and gone, and they're going to tell it the way they tell it.
We're not letting that happen.
And
Not
that's
here.
not fair no more.
Yeah.
Not here.
This is a safe place. I feel comfortable here. I'm proud of you guys and what you're doing. And I want this to be something that's educational and enlightening to other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made $3 billion with Gaga for Universal. I'm a black man from Newark, New Jersey. I want to see other people do that.
$3 billion.
$3 billion. We sold 170 million albums to date. What is this, 2025? She's still getting nominated for Album of the Year. I signed Gaga and discovered her before my son was born. My son is 12 years old now. Met her on the phone. A friend of mine sent me a song on MySpace called Beautiful, Dirty, Rich. Flew out to LA. The first time she ever flew business class. She met with me. She said, okay, I want to sign with you, but I promised Sylvia I'm going to meet with her. But I think I know what I want to do already because L.A. Reid had dropped her. You got to remember, Gaga got signed by L.A. Reid first.
I didn't know that.
But when I met her, I said, dye your hair blonde. Blonde sell more records. On 45th and Crenshaw in L.A. at the barbershop.
You
got back in the car.
You had Gaga on the show?
Yeah.
He was on.
It was in a white Bentley GT. on 45th and Crenshaw.
Because you had that.
Yeah.
You had
He on
that.
45th
By
and
the
Crenshaw.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I need to paint this
Paint the
picture.
picture.
45th and Crenshaw at a barbershop in a white Bentley GT with Gaga.
Peanut butter guts.
Hey!
I know it well.
Yeah.
I know it well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I just love what I do. Mm-hmm. And I don't look at it as like anything other than it's just music. It's no color. It's no nothing. But just what do you feel when you hear this music? And I think we have to understand like our music, there's 77 keys on a keyboard. Mm-hmm. Something's going to sound alike in some aspect.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about Hall & Oates or you think about, the Police or you think about George Michael, like it's all music.
Mm-hmm.
It all has some soul and some R&B into it.
Yes.
But it's all music.
Mm-hmm.
It's not different. We're not reinventing the wheel. We're just making music. And we forget that. Like, and it's a thing to me, like, you know, even looking at Christopher Williams, this guy was the first guy to ever give me $1,000 to go in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I took that $1,000. Next thing I know, I'm producing every little thing you do for him. Producing the duet that he did with Mary J. Blige. If I don't know that guy, I never meet you guys. At 14 years old.
14.
Wait, you produced that record at 14?
Yeah.
You've been holding out.
Yep.
And at the same time, being able to walk Holly Berry home from movie sets and learning and spending time with her, you know, it's a beautiful thing.
You've been holding out, brother.
Not today.
You've been holding out.
I just feel like it's time for me to tell my story, because if I don't, again, like I said, somebody's going to say it the way they want to say it. And I don't feel like that's fair anymore. Like, I've always been a shy guy, just do my business, do my work, keep it moving. But it's like we don't live in that world anymore. Your resume, social media, digital, whatever you want to call it, is who you are. And if you don't do it, it's your fault.
Yeah.
The things of the greats that I learned from Clive Davis, producing a group with him called Into You.
Into You.
Producing Whitney Houston and Stevie Wonder, we didn't know. Those were things that I learned from Clive, working with Tommy Mottola and giving Destiny's Child and Beyonce their first hit record, No, No, No. Those are, you know, things that you don't get a chance to see, but people don't tell those stories because they don't know. I did it. I went with Clive to the Yankees game, and you couldn't go into the baseball game to this restaurant there unless you had a sports jacket on. Like, I spent time with these guys, with the greats, and just learning from them and soaking up. Coming in Clive's office, you got to have your lyrics in front of you.
Yep.
It's going to be 65 degrees in here, and the light's going to be whatever they're going to be, but you got to have your lyrics. Mm-hmm. We don't do that anymore. It's so novelty, and it's so like we're not in order. We're just like, no one's really producing a record. No one's really writing a song.
Yeah.
It's just thrown out there, and it's not cool anymore. I'm like, let's get back to where it really started from. I remember coming to Tank's video shoot. Tank don't even remember this. He was shooting a video. Jomo was there. It was that house on the hill. There was a gray Bentley two-door. What was that song called?
Black. Please Don't Go.
Please Don't Go. Phenomenal record. I sat there for 6 hours watching y'all make that video.
I was sick as a dog.
Oh, yeah. I remember you
I was
telling me that.
throwing up in between takes.
But you never stopped.
Couldn't. I called Flint. I was like, Flint, I'm finished, bro. He's like, listen, little bro, I'm gonna tell you something. This is your shot.
You delivered.
He said, you have to shoot this video. He's like, you know, business wise, we can fight for whatever we need. He's like, but right now, you got these people's attention, and this is the only day we got.
And you did a great job. Kudos to you.
And after I shit it in myself on the way there, because I thought I had to poop.
Oh my God.
And I just had to stop at a random hotel and
Throw the drawers away.
Throw the drawers away. But you delivered, and you worked your butt off.
And my girl Nas,
Yeah.
my homegirl Nas, yeah, from high school. She was my girl in the video.
Great video.
Great
Jomo
so-
still talk about that song. to
And
this
you know
day.
what's crazy? I didn't pick that song.
Wow.
Flint picked that song.
Wow.
Him and Jomo.
Wow. I know Joe Rogan wrote the treatment because he was so proud of it. But a great record. No one makes records like that no more.
Yeah.
Like, that was so much passion. There was no Pro Tools. There was no Logic. There was no, let's stack the vocals this way. You had to sing.
I had to sing.
You had to sing.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people.
That's what we come from that though. We come from D88s and ADATs and
That's what I learned
2-inch
with. That's
reels
what I learned
where-
with Mtume. It was ADAT and whatever that Akai machine that he had.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
all it was.
Yeah.
Even when I talk about Aaliyah, like, I lived with Aaliyah. I lived in Detroit for 6 months making that album,
Yeah.
where Timbaland and Missy got discovered on the end of the album.
So
But
you
me-
guys had already started that album.
Me and Jomo and that album.
I did not know
Picked
that.
all those
nigga.
songs. I did 5 songs on that album.
What?
Yes. The only record Aaliyah ever did a duet with before she passed away was her and this kid that I was working with named Tavares. The Got to Give It Up.
Yeah.
The Isley Brother record.
Yeah.
I can't even remember all of them, but it was like 4 or 5 records I did that. The first time I went to a movie theater where there was metal detectors, and I was like, Lily, what are we doing? She's like, oh, you'll be all right. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. This was in Detroit, in Southfield. But Aaliyah was a sweetheart, and she sung every vocal. There was no, tricks, no trade. Like she at a studio in Detroit where it snowed like cats and dogs, but she came to work every day.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's real producing.
That's real producing.
I'm gonna come to your city. I'm gonna live there.
Yeah.
6 months. Now they're like, yeah, I'm gonna see the records. I'm seeing the files.
Even with Destiny's Child, with No. They had a whole album done. They called me. Matthew called me. He wanted this record I had called No. I already had the hook on the record. We went in the studio. Beyonce never left the room. She stayed in the room for 2 weeks. She would come in and out. Everybody was ordering food. Tony Romo's. I remember like it was yesterday. Solange was a little baby. Moms was there. We was at Chungking Studio.
Chungking.
Beyonce was in that room every day. Kelly was in that room. I mean, they just really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how I got to work with Michael Jackson, because I told them if they want this record, I got to work with Mike.
Hey, bro.
So we worked on keeping it in the closet.
Are amazing.
You know, it just is what it is. And if you don't tell your story, then what are you gonna do? I can't help it. This is my life. This is what happened,
Bro.
This is what happened. And it sounds like, you know, I was thinking the other day, I was like, yo, I really have done some amazing stuff.
You have?
And been a part of some great stuff. Like, who works with the Winans?
Starts there.
And me and Carvin meeting each other at the supermarket 2:00 in the morning because he's trying to figure out how do we make Mike get on the record and how we do this with Marvin and this and that. Like, you don't get those opportunities.
No.
But people actually worked.
You were doing the work. Wait, so you said in order for them to get Destiny's Child to get No, you said I got to work with Mike.
Work with Mike. So I talked to Tommy on the phone. He said, "Okay, what do you want to do?" I said, "I just want to do whatever." So that was the first time that anyone had got 3 points on a remix. So I worked on Keep It in the Closet. So when I got the reels, there was 3 48-track digital reels that Teddy had did. Soundworks, and that's sound.
48 track?
Yeah. So just like one set 48 track, another set of 48 track, another set of 48.
Jesus Christ.
Because you got to understand, Mike made all kind of sounds with his music.
Sounds, yeah.
It was unbelievable.
He was an instrument.
Yeah. I took a week just playing just listening to what he did.
Got you. Yeah.
I was so fascinated. It was just so mind blowing. Like, yo, this is the greatest of all time. And I'm sitting here picking his stuff apart. No, mute that, play that, listen to that. You know what I mean? Like, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
That Teddy Michael combo.
Unbelievable.
Jesus Christ.
There's never nothing like Remember the Times Again. And his vocal ability was fascinating. Down to the fact that, again, I'm not dropping notes, but
No, do it.
I worked with I'll Be Sure.
Yeah, do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He was,
do it.
he was another one that had 20 tracks of vocals.
Really?
Yeah. I'll Be Sure, like, just like these guys really took their time and really did great stuff.
They crafted.
They really crafted. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore in music. We don't do that in R&B. It's like, it's so novelty and so cookie cutter that to me, when I hear it, it's kind of like heartbreaking because you can't feel the soul. You almost get lost in the translation of what's going on with the music. Music is supposed to make us feel something.
Yeah.
We all have something in common. What is that?
Human emotion?
Should
I say the same thing he said? We
all have a heartbeat that connects us all.
That's what I was going to say next.
We're all on the same rhythm, but we've forgotten that. So if we all have this heartbeat, we're already connected.
Yeah.
But we lose that impact because we're going to these other places and other things.
Chasing other things, too.
That doesn't really, it doesn't matter. Like, people want to feel something.
Yeah.
You want to feel what this song makes you feel, whether it's happy, sad, mad, ugly, whatever. It makes you feel something because you all have the same thing.
Yeah.
You're connected. But we've lost that so much. And I'm not mad at AI. I'm not mad at technology. You know, we're going to grow regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before there was a can opener, there was something else.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, before there was an iron, there was something else.
Mm-hmm.
Life is supposed to grow. It's supposed to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
But never lose a human connection.
Mm-hmm.
We get so back to this point now where all we do is text. So when you go on your first date, you have nothing to say. Me and Jermaine was talking about this the other day. It's like the conversation in the relationship gets lost because of the technology. So when you get there, where's the emotion? Where's the connection? You're just sitting there looking at each other.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's real.
We have to bring that back. Like, again, and I keep saying this and I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face, the emotion that you have in your voice, you can't buy that. You can't. People are connected by that. They feel the adrenaline that you're singing when you sing these songs. Like it's just we don't. It's like not a lot of male vocals do that anymore. That's why I love Chris. Chris is still singing.
Yeah.
You still feel the passion in his voice.
No, I mean we saw it. We saw it last night. You know, we coming from Miami, all of us.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. But you know, we're out there for Art Basel, and we have an R&B brunch event that we do with Mike Gardner, right, for the week. And Tank being Tank, he like, oh, I'm going to get on the mic, and he's singing from the DJ booth for probably an hour. He brings up Tidra Moses. He brings up the young fella Ron E that signed the Hitmaker, singing though. And that's what stops the room. The live vocals. And he up there singing other people's records. He singing Jodeci. He's singing Tevin Campbell, Tyrese. He's singing everybody's songs, right? But you just saw the shift. You saw the shift in the room. And me and Brian Michael Cox, we're at the tables next to each other, and we're both watching. And I said, this R&B shit different.
Yeah.
And the connection that we have with the people is different. And it's really our turn again to really highlight it.
Yeah.
And to put it in a space that it needs to continue in, where people understand this is different.
Yeah.
This is different. The emotions, the heartbeat, the things that come from this are different than any other genre.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you guys are doing it because you guys kind of brought back a lost craft. I don't know if you guys ever met M2A, but Toombs was so connected and emotional about everything that I remember just having this guy produce my vocals and like, Vince, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, where you would just get sick, but it was always for a reason because he wanted the emotion to be pure and he wanted you to get it out of you. We don't have that anymore. Like, I've learned from the greats, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but it's like, and I'm not feeling like I'm better than somebody, but I know I'm great at what I do. And I just know that that's just who I am. Like, I can't take that away. You can't cover it up. You can't make it up. It's like, I'm great. I see no color from black to white to gray to blue. I know what I'm doing when it comes to making a star because I never lose the emotion.
So in terms of your progression, artist, producer, like, are you kind of like, in a sense, like, guided from your elders when you start moving into these executive spaces, or did that come natural to you after having, you know, so much success as a songwriter and a producer? But then go back in terms of an artist. What was that term like for you, and then how did you move on from that, or why?
I feel like I'm an architect of what I do. I know how to take a little bit from this, a little bit from that, a little bit from that, and make it something great. And it never leaves you. We're all still that 3-year-old boy that was inside of us. You just grow. And you don't leave it. It doesn't go away from you. You remember the first time you scratched your knee and it got that mark on it. It's still there. It's just how you make it evolve is how your maturity is and how great you want to be. Like, Quincy Jones was great. I want to be great. Study of the great so you can be greater. And never forget that if God didn't give it to you, you wouldn't have it. It's there for a reason. But never get so cocky at the same time where you forget about human connection. And I've always understood that, Tank. Like, I'm for the people. That's why I've been so humble my whole life. Like, I want to do the work. I could care less about the other stuff. And unfortunately, we don't live in a world where that's like cool anymore, but I want to make the records. I want to make the songs. I want to make the artists. I want to see a JoJo when she's 11 years old and discover her, or see a Gaga when she's 23 years old and discover her.
JoJo, 11 years old. Where do you see her? Where? How?
JoJo was on a show called America's Most Talented Kids. She lost the show. I'm in Andre Harrell's office in Santa Monica. A friend of mine called me named James, God rest his soul. He said, Vince, you should hear this little girl. I said, all right, bring her by. This is where I'm at. I hear her, fall in love with her immediately. Take her to a few other people. Everybody passed. Everybody was like, oh, she's this, and that. Meet with Barry. He's in his house. The shades are dark. he falls in love with her and say, "You just saved my family."
From the first meeting.
Yes, he got it at hello. Because Barry told me from day one, not to name drop again, but when I discovered and put Dream together and did that deal with Puffy, the 4 Little White Girls, Barry said, "Vince, the next time you find an artist, come do the deal with me. I promise you I'll be fair with you." Next artist I found was JoJo after Dream.
This is great. This is
Thank you so
I worked on that album.
This is so good. This is so good.
No, I love what I do, guys. I really,
Okay,
really care.
I'm still in this JoJo process because JoJo.
So
is one of my
JoJo's
favorite.
11
That's
years
my-
old. We make what I feel like was an incredible, great pop. I mean, she's 11 years old, so you got to be crafty about the songs you're going to make. Is it too old? Is it too young? We do this song called Leave, Get Out. She hates this song. I'm like, JoJo, this fits you. But what I love about her is she sung everything. And you got people like JoJo. You got people like Joe. You got people like Coco. You got people like Tamar. They sing so good, you think everything's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to cheat with bad lyrics. Just sing them good.
And my brother Bob would be
And
like,
Bob be like-
my brother, he'd be like, Tank, that's not a good lyric, bro. He's like, yes, it is. He's like, listen to it. He's like, well, you sound good.
Exactly, you sound good, exactly. But everybody can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe's a master at that. I'm like, don't send me a demo because I'm in love with it, and, it doesn't mean that it's a great song, but you just sung it out the moon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just did that. But JoJo was special, man.
Super special.
I took her to school when she started 6th grade in Jersey.
You took her to school when
yeah.
she started 6th grade.
Yeah, walked her to school in Edgewater. She cried. She was mad. She was frustrated. I'm like, look, you got to do this because we had to go through the whole court approval thing.
Yeah.
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 But she did not want to do that. She was like, this is not fair. I don't know these kids. That's where her and Eddie Levert's son become super cool and become best friends. Because they went to school together, that little school in Edgewater.
Mm-hmm.
And he was inspired singer too. But JoJo was special, man. She was just one of the most incredible little artists I've ever met in my life. She still was the youngest artist to ever have a #1 record on Top 40 radio, get nominated for an MTV Music Award, and sell over 5 million albums on that first debut album.
Out the gate, 5 M's.
Her first tour, she opened up for Usher in Japan. Big shout out to Mark Cheatham, that my man, he helped me make that happen.
Yeah, shout out to Mark.
But yeah, just like, you gotta see things before the world see them.
Was that okay, you had done a lot of stuff up until then, right? But I know what 5 million records on the executive side looks like. I know what that looks like. Had that been your biggest payday up until that point?
That was my biggest payday because Barry did a great deal with me. And he made me understand what profit participation means.
100%. Yeah.
That's why I could never do nothing but show that man respect and love because he changed my life. It wasn't about 18 points, 17 points, 20-point royalty.
Right.
It was about when we make $1, you make $1.
That's it.
Yeah, real partnership, real participation.
Partnership. Yep.
And that you can't pay for. And up to that point, I didn't learn that. I was like, oh, here's $20,000. Go in and produce the record. You got to pay for engineering. You got to pay for studio. You got to pay for this. I'm like, what is this? That's why I got to the point where I was like, oh, so this is the other side of the business. I love producing, but this is better financial.
Yeah.
The economics makes more sense here.
You better believe it.
So this is what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
So that's just like, that's just something that you learn by applying yourself to be around the right people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't learn greatness unless you're around greatness. Mm-hmm. And I still feel like Barry, Doug Morris, Jimmy Iovine, Tommy Mottola, Clive Davis. I learned greatness from those guys. I take something from all of them and become who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them ever told me to just do this kind of music or that kind of music. Whatever I ever felt, those guys all supported me.
Yeah.
Like Clive, we had a group called Into You. The guys act crazy and was bugging out. Clive said, Vince, put another group together. I said, Clive, but you haven't even seen them. He said, I don't care if I haven't seen them. I see you. Whatever you want to do.
I see you.
How were you deciding where you were taking projects? Because you had so many relationships early on, right? Because before I had met you, which I can't even count how many years I've known you at this point. I've known you my whole adult life, I feel like.
That's crazy.
And you were known as the guy who had business everywhere. Because like, as you just said, you literally threw out all the top label executives at that time, and there are more, obviously, but you had business with all of them. Like, how were you, because that's another thing, right? Because we all know once you get that first hit or you get that first project that pops, everybody's coming. Mm-hmm. So how are you deciding as an executive, okay, this fits here?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like early on in my career, I was very likable. Because I didn't want to do the BS. I didn't want to screw nobody over. I didn't want to BS. I didn't want to be at your party. I didn't want to hang out with you. I wanted to do the work. So all those guys respected me. So when I called their phone, they picked up the phone. So if I called Clyde first and he picked up the phone and I set a meeting for him, I'm going to see him. If I called, when I got down to meeting Doug, when I met Doug, me and Doug were like two peas in a pod. That was my guy. When I met Doug, and Doug told me, he said, Vince, who do you want to work with in my building? I said, I want to work with Jimmy Iovine, because I had never worked with Jimmy. Doug calls Jimmy on the phone. Jimmy, what are you doing? I guess he was still home in the bed. He said, get out the bed, come to the office right now. I had 3 little girls called the Click Girls and Gaga at the same time. I signed both of those artists the same day. And Doug said, Vince, this is what you want to do? He said, Jimmy, this is what we're going to do. You're going to work with Vince. And that's how that relationship happened. And Doug said, never go to the parties, never hang out, do the work. I've never been to one of Jimmy Iovine's parties. And we've had the most successful career I've ever had in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been to his house to a party. I've never been to his house for an Easter party. There's a certain amount of respect.
I went to the Christmas party.
I don't know what the Christmas party looked like.
Well, I can tell you, he brought snow to LA.
Can't even tell you.
I heard my daughter. I was like, she got to see this.
That's funny. And to be honest, that's funny. I did that at my house with my son. I brought snow in LA.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you get around stuff, you see it, you understand it. But
yeah.
I just never wanted to be in the club.
Yeah, no, I get
and Doug
it.
said, don't be in the club. He said, they'll respect you more if you're not in the club. Never went to one basketball game with Jimmy Iovine, none of that. When I put Jimmy's name on my record with me and Gaga, he said, Vince, take my name off that. I'm betting on you. I don't know what this is.
So how does the Akon connection come in?
Akon worked with Jimmy. So Jimmy brought Akon in to take Gaga to clubs and do stuff like that. And Akon had a good relationship with Red One. But I discovered Gaga. I made Gaga. You can go to the clip that I'm doing with Netflix, and Gaga will tell you, if there's anyone that should raise their hand for the reason that Gaga is here, it should be him. But he would never do it.
Till today.
And it's no disrespect. It just is what it is.
R&B Money Podcast.
On R&B Money Podcast,
Yeah.
I'm telling the world, like, Vincent Herbert discovered and made Lady Gaga. You can call it, you can go look the facts, you can pull it up. It is what it is. It just is, my friend named Ralph Husari called me. He said, Vince, you should hear this girl. He sent me a song on MySpace. The next day, I called my friend Jolene, put Gaga on a plane. First time she ever flew business class, flew to LA. She had a pair of fishnet stockings, a bra, some panties, and a blazer on. She sat at the piano. She could not dance yet at that time. And I said, I want to sign you. She said, I want to sign with you, but I got a meeting with Sylvia. I'll be right back. Sent her to go work with Lorianne Gibson to teach her how to dance and choreography. Lorianne calls me back, and she goes,
Love Boom Cat.
she goes, Muffin? She doesn't have it.
She kept
Muffin?
It, she kept it a buck.
I said, LG, go back in that room and let her do it again. I said, she has it. Trust me. She said, okay, brother, I'm going to listen to you, but I don't see it. I said, you're never going to see what I see, but trust me. Here we are again, 170 million albums later. She has it.
Oh, you got them. You got them right. Yeah.
No, it is incredible, man.
But
It's just,
how do you? What is your mind? Whose mind is it? Of course, you discovered her, of course. But as you go into staging and you go into the nuances of the artist, the styling and all of these
us
things.
working together. We used to have meetings on Wednesdays, myself, LG, Gaga, Troy, and we would sit there and brainstorm.
You guys were brainstorming on things
Because you have
that
to
were
s-
out of this
But
world.
you have
Like
to
you were,
see it before it's done, Tank.
Yeah.
And that's why we have so many generic artists now. Like, you have to be able to go, wow, this mic can be on this stand and be flexible like this. Where is the consistency of hard work? No one does it anymore. Everybody wants it to be served up on a platter and give them to them. No, we did the work. There's plenty of times that when Gaga was doing Just Dance, she called, she's like, Vince, I'm almost finished the song. I said, don't print nothing. I'm coming to the studio right now. Go to the record plant, hear the song. That's why you hear, da, do, da, Just Dance. I was like, don't put no more lyrics. Song's done. You gotta be in it. You gotta be in it. You gotta feel it. Gaga is a very dope visionary as well.
Okay.
You can't take that from her.
Yeah.
And we had an incredible hell of a team.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the construction of y'all team, and that's ultimately what led to the first question, even with Akon being involved. All of those things married together made a different type of magic.
Absolutely. It made something that will never be made again. Even though in my back pocket, I feel like I got the next Gaga. Just like I told Jimmy I had the next Madonna. You always striving for better and higher. Because that's what I do. I'm not coming out to play unless I'm ready to fucking win. I'm not coming out just to show up. Because our business, we get together, everybody lie to each other, have a good, you see each other doing, and we got to stop that. It's ludicrous. It's crazy. Like, how do we think our business has gotten to the place where it is now, where when you go and you look at the landscape and the color and the shape of our business, you don't see an all black R&B department.
You don't. It doesn't
You
exist.
don't see the pop department being the new Steve Bermans and the new Jimmy Iovine's and the new Brenda Romanos. You don't see that. It's lost. Everyone thinks they can do it because of technology.
Right.
Technology don't make you feel that record. That record makes you feel that record. You got to feel it. You got to understand it.
You got to see it
When
before
you're making,
the analytics.
yeah, you got to spell the analytics. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that. I don't care about a number.
Yeah, they've turned our shit into baseball.
If you want to work with me, I don't care if you got one number, one stream. If you got the integrity and the passion and the perseverance and the words to say yes and thank you, let's go make history. Other than that, it doesn't matter. Because Gaga didn't have one of those things.
None of it.
No.
JoJo didn't have none of those things.
None of it.
No.
Tamar had 6 record deals before she met me. And she's still touring and still working and doing what she does on one album. It's just, how passionate do you want to be about your job?
Yeah.
And we all say, oh, we want to do this, we want to do it. Do we really want to do the work? Doug Morris bought Jimmy Iovine's label twice for $200 million. Twice. At Atlantic,
You know what?
and then at
Oh,
Universal.
about again.
What?
Doug Morris bought Jimmy Iovine's label twice for $200 million.
It was that cracking.
At Atlantic, after they said it was too hip hop and this whatever. Then they left, went to Universal. Doug started Universal over there with Vivendi, and then he bought the company again. But again, I say that to say, look how those people work together.
100%.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Nope.
But then we complain and we hate on each other, we talk about each other, and we disrespect each other just by the mere fact of like putting each other down. Like, all my relationships, I want to see y'all have all my relationships. Because that's how you propel success. That's how you grow. You don't grow by, keeping crabs in a barrel. That doesn't get us anywhere. It's not fair. It's so wrong. Like, think about how much they bought LaFace records for.
Oh.
Think about how much they bought Def Jam records for. Then
Not
think
enough.
about what Doug paid for Jimmy's label. Night and day.
Yeah.
And you can sit here and we can sit here and be totally honest with each other. LaFace Records is probably one of the greatest labels of all time.
Absolutely.
We can sit here and say, I can name about 5 or 6 artists that sold
Superstars.
10 million albums.
Yeah.
Superstars. They make
Usher,
superstars.
Outkast,
Yes.
Tony Braxton,
Yes.
TLC. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I worked on a Boomerang soundtrack too.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't know
Just in
that, Tank.
case. So I did a remix for the Tony Braxton song. LA used my drums. And then we fixed it. We all cleared it all up. You know, all the production. I love LA. That's my guy. Shout out to LA.
You know
but,
my drums.
You know what I mean? So, but we fixed it. But again, that he was like, Vince, it was so good. The production was so incredible. My record had to sound like that. But that's that competitivism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you can't be mad at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't be upset. I wasn't mad. I was like, okay, cool. And we talked about it and we fixed it. Absolutely.
How much I get?
Exactly.
What's mine? Let me see the split sheet. Wow.
Tony Braxton, another one. Hard worker. Did How Many Ways on her first album.
I love that song.
Myself.
You did How Many Ways?
I love that song.
Again, these songs, when I would do this stuff, I would always have a hook to the song.
Mm-hmm.
So if the lyrics wasn't done yet, but the track was done, the melody was done, the hook was done. Brian Reed called me. He's like, "We love it. We want to cut it." Went down to Atlanta, cut the record. After we finished the record, went and had Chinese food. I remember these things like a clear day because these moments, you can't forget it. R. Kelly came and did the remix. Same thing with No No No. Wrote and produced that song at the single. Wyclef came and did the remix. My brother from Jersey.
But it's like, you know, it's hard to, you did great work that stood the test of time. Mm-hmm. So it's a testament to everything you're saying in terms of the work and the heart and soul that was put into it. Like, to me, that is the separator.
Oh, absolutely.
You know
I'm one of
saying?
one. And I
Yeah.
know it. And I'm comfortable with saying it now. It took me a long time to get comfortable in my skin because I'm a very reserved, laid back, shy person. And Gaga was like, Vince, you did this. Don't be afraid to stand in what you did. This is your...
If it's somebody that can tell you to jump out into your light,
Exactly.
it's Gaga.
It's Gaga.
Even down to mindless behavior.
Yeah.
Love mindless behavior.
Yeah.
Jimmy just said, Vince, do whatever you want. Those guys were selling out
Oh,
5,000 seaters 4 and 3 times a week with no record at radio.
No record at radio.
No record at radio. I put a telephone number in the video that we were getting 75 to 50,000 calls a day to an answer machine. Pandemonium. So you see the research now. You go to TikTok, mindless behavior is in the top 10 right now today. Shout out to Walter Millsap, my partner on that project.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just all of those things. Like, look, man, I can't wait till I'm able to teach my class and educate people on what it really takes because it's just the it factor. You just got to know it or you don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys knew that this was needed. This is an it factor. No one else is doing this.
Yeah.
And if they try, it's not to this level and not to this magnitude because it's something that you guys birthed and you know what you're talking about. Like, this to me, like I was talking to Chris and we were talking about doing a show. He was like, yo, I can't believe they want me to do that show, Vince. What do you feel about that? I'm like, it's a great show, Chris. You're going to kill it. You guys are giving people opportunities that tell their story on a platform when you could make it all about yourself. People going to still tune in and watch because it's fun. It's great. It's cool. It's information. And you guys are doing it at a high level. But you can't come back and do, it's a lot of podcasts, a lot of shows going on. This show is different.
Thank you, man.
No, I mean, one thing
know
you'll
you
never
do.
catch me with is the BS. I cannot bullshit. I don't want to lie to you. I'm not in that place. I just like the truth.
Yeah.
That's why I don't talk too much. Because the truth don't always fit with everybody. You guys are doing something great. And I think the more that we stretch that greatness and make it diverse and you got these people and we didn't get to get Mtume on this podcast before he passed away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Would've
knowledge I
loved
got
to.
from that guy, just hanging out with that guy. Or Cool from Cool in the Game.
Yeah.
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 Those were my neighbors. I used to go in their basement and play the bass when Cool was out of town.
That's crazy.
That man.
When Cool was out of town.
Yeah, me and Hakeem used to go down there. They used to have those speakers that was like tall as you, and you just plug in plug up the bass or whatever.
bass rig,
It was
yeah.
just incredible. But that is like what we're missing, being able to have that ability to touch those things, find those things, be a part of those things. Like everybody today is like, and again, I said it before and I hate to repeat myself, but it's so novelty.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to get past that. People want to feel something, man. That's why the first people that make them this Kailani record, love this record. She's inspired by Brandy.
By Brandy.
You can feel it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can feel it.
And
You
she's
can
not shying away from
And she's embracing
telling
it.
that
She's
truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many people do that? Like that's so
Not
cool.
many.
I'm so proud of her for doing that because she's actually being honest about her craft and her work.
Yeah.
Like this is mind blowing what y'all are doing. I'm telling you.
Vince, I remember talking to you. I think I want to say it was the studio that we all shared with Harvey, off of
Underdogs.
No, the second one.
Off of Violin.
Off of Violin.
Okay.
Which one was that one?
Off of Violin.
Oh, the old track.
Oh, okay.
track,
Okay, yeah.
And you were like, Jay, I'm getting into film and television. And I was like, okay, right? Like, in
the
which way?
parking lot.
And you said, the Braxtons, they need to be on TV.
Yep.
And at this point, Toni Braxton is very reserved. She doesn't, she's Toni Braxton.
Yeah.
And this isn't the time where a Toni Braxton goes and does
Television.
a reality
exactly.
television show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you gonna get Toni Braxton to do?
Took me about 7 months to convince her.
And you were like, Jay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
7 months to convince her. Because television at that time to me is like the reality world. Tamar woke up one day and was like, yo, we should do a reality show on my family. That's how that happened. And I went in like everything, I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna go make it happen. And Toni was like, I don't know if we should do it, da, 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 da. And bless her soul, she did it and it changed everybody's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they all have got, it's the longest running African-American show in the history of television.
No
Are
way.
you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Go Braxtons.
Yes.
Go Braxton.
I spent $1.2 million of my own money to make that show.
So you shot it
I paid for it.
and paid for it
Yes.
before it was ever at.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. You can't talk about stuff and don't do something and believe in it. You know what
Him and
I
I know.
mean? You can't just be like, oh, I got this idea. No, go execute it.
Go execute it.
Let's not talk about it. Let's be about
Show and
it.
prove.
Exactly. Same thing with the talk show with The Real with Tamar. That was we started that show at Tamar being a new young Wendy Williams. And then we sat down, we met with every production company and fell in love with Telepictures, and they were like, oh, we want to put the show on the internet. I said, well, she's already on 2 different televisions. I said, that's not going to work for me. So they were like, so what do you want to do? And then we said, well, let's make an ensemble. And then they were like, so Tamar, who do you want on that show? We was at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'll never forget it. Tamar said Adrian Bailon and Tamara. And then Telepictures had deals with Lonnie and with Jenny. But that was Tamar's idea.
I still have a picture.
Emmy nominated
from
producer for
backstage.
that as well.
I still got a picture backstage. It's the wildest shit. It's when he did the show, and it's you, LaShawn Daniels,
Wow.
and
God bless his soul.
Little Chicken Hawk, Genuine Nephew,
Yeah.
and y'all all have on. I'm seeing it in my head. You got on black shirts and camouflage shorts.
I remember that day. I was like, who didn't get the memo?
All y'all have on the same fit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I gotta take a picture of y'all.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
I was like, I have to take this picture.
I remember that day so clearly.
So how does, if you can get into that, how does that show go from being y'all show to someone else's show?
Because if you don't own the IP, it's someone else's show.
Period.
Bottom line. But again, education, knowledge will make you understand that.
Yeah.
And I don't get mad if things don't go the right way the first time. It won't go the wrong way the second time because I'm going to learn.
Yeah.
But owning your IP is everything. That's why I say, like, I really want to educate and bring people to understand our business. Like, you know, we get this whole thing about the masters and the, you know, the public. Like, it's, first of all, it just sounds racist to me. Like, the master.
Masters and the
slave.
slave.
It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
It bothers me. I just don't talk about it, but it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was done purposely.
Yeah, but it's just so wrong. You know, but you got to be educated about your business. You have to understand your business. You can't blame someone else. You have to know 1 + 1 = 2 every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to change. Not going to go away. It is what it is. But we have to be willing to allow ourselves to not just be creative, but understand the business. It's called the music business.
Yep.
You
For a reason.
What you just said is that in terms of, not making any excuses. Because I think we live in a space where we're not going to let anybody or anything dictate and steer us away from our goal. You know what I mean? And so what are maybe some of the pitfalls and some of the things that you ran into to where, you really had to buckle down and say,
I think rushing.
No patience at first.
You're so excited. Sign anything, do anything, just because you want to be in it.
yeah,
Still a business. That's the number one thing I tell people. Like, it's not about finding the best, biggest lawyer that you think it is. Find somebody that's dedicated to you.
To you.
It's like being in a relationship with a man or a woman. Like, you want somebody that you can bet on, that's going to bet on you, that's going to be there when you need him. In our business, making mistakes going to happen continuously. But it's how you recover from a mistake and really being able to take accountability for the mistake, knowing that, oh, I did this time, I'm not going to do this time again.
Yeah.
And it's okay. My deal with JoJo wasn't my deal that I made with Gaga. Totally different, night and day.
yeah,
You learned.
You learn. And I learned, I grew from my deal with Puffy with Dream to my deal with Barry with JoJo to my deal with Doug and Jimmy with Gaga. It's totally different.
So you had an even better deal for the Gaga deal.
Absolutely.
She sells 170 million.
Absolutely. 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 You're supposed to do better.
Yes,
You're supposed
absolutely.
to grow. And
Yeah. But you only grow
by making mistakes.
if you go through those things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you understand too that, there's so much money in our business. Like, I want to encourage people to go look at uncollected funds. You might have changed your lawyer. You might have changed your accountant. You got so much money just sitting there, but no one tells you.
No one tells you. I'm glad you said that because there's this false narrative that goes around about there's no money in music.
Oh my God.
Don't let these people lie to you. They're lying to you.
And don't let them fool you.
Because they also don't want you to go look for the money.
Exactly. And they don't want you to get the money and make the right deal. You are one step away from changing your life every single day.
Only thing you can hit the lottery. It's the closest thing to the lottery. We say that all the time. It's the closest thing to the lottery.
It's what you want to put into it is what you'll get out of it.
Yeah.
Any day them numbers get
love
hit.
what I do.
Love that too.
Love what I do.
Because everybody won't admit that.
I'm so excited about finding the new artists because it's like, okay, cool. Anybody can come work with a Gaga now. I made Gaga. Anybody can come work with Destiny's Child and Beyonce. I gave them their first hit record.
Yeah.
Anybody can come work with Tony Braxton. I was on the first album. Me and Vasal was the only other producers besides Babyface in LA on that whole album.
Yeah.
So it's those things that, you forget, like those, it's better than any award, any Grammy, like you actually gave birth to something,
broke some
create
shit.
something. Like that's like phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JoJo can go work with whoever she wants. I found you when you were 11, when I used to go buy you sweatsuits and get your clothes changed for us to go to meetings. I saw that in you. The little black man from Newark, New Jersey. I saw that.
Yeah.
And I love it because I saw something in you where I was able to help you get your talent to the world.
That's incredible.
That's just
That's
unbelievable.
incredible. I want to make sure I say something though, because this is something that, and it's off topic, but I like to make sure. So when I was explaining that picture, I always want to make sure I give everybody their light. So shout out to my young boy Chris. We call him Chicken Hawk.
I don't think you like chicken.
Yeah, but we gonna still call him because we unks.
Yeah.
So we gonna call him that. But I want to make sure I said his name though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's the other thing too, and just in connecting and just listening to you and the way you tell your story, and the way that you always make sure that everybody that's been a part of it, you speak about them.
Yeah.
It's enough room for everybody.
Yeah.
The only people that don't do that are the insecurity people that want you to feel like it's all about them or they did that. No, Jesus Christ had disciples.
Yeah.
It wasn't just him
Yeah.
Yeah.
making bread and making wine. He had disciples to work and help him. We all need somebody.
Absolutely. And the things that you spoke about have all what I've noticed is all your stuff has been collaborative efforts.
Absolutely.
Even, you know, a lot of people don't know about you as 3 boys from Newark. You know what I mean?
I forget about that sometimes. Shout out to Kyle Griffin. That was my guy that produced a lot of those records with me back in the day. Gosh, used to take the bus, the PAV train, have $10 in my pocket to get to New York, to get a hot dog, get something to drink, go to my meeting, and get back to Jersey.
The grind.
The grind.
The grind.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mom died when I was 12, and my life changed. It's like you just grow up, you know, and my dad died soon thereafter. And my dad would always say, I just want to go be with your mom. And it just made me work hard. I became a man at 12 years old. You know, and I'm never the person to sit here and go, I'm perfect, I did this, I did that. But at the end of the day, I worked my ass off. No one gave me nothing. Everything that I've accomplished in life, I work for. And I love it. And I love it that way. And I want to change it for nothing in the world. It's just the thing that makes you want to work harder is you know you're working for it. And you got to be accountable for it, whether it goes bad, right, left, wrong. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Now you've been an inspiration for all of us, bro. And I don't know if I've ever told you that. There was a time I remember you called me. You said, "Oh, you know, in your tone, yeah, I'm doing a little like birthday celebration thing, man. Just come by." So I'm like, all right, you know, I gotta go by Vince's crib. And Tank can tell you, I think everybody knows this about me. I don't go everywhere.
I know that.
I go places where the love is, right? And I'm like, got real love for Vince. I'm pulling up. Let me go get let me get a nice little bottle to take to his house, right? Because I had never been there at this point. So I get to Vince's house, and he had the house that didn't end. I don't know if people know about those type of estates.
Estates.
And I had my little bottle, and I put it on the table. Then I looked over, and it was like 1,000 of the same bottles. I was like, okay, all right, cool. And then I get to the backyard, and it's a football field, and I'm like, he did it.
Yeah.
He did it. Yeah. Because like I said, I've known you for so many years, and I've watched the continuous growth in your career. And to see someone that I looked at as my brother and my peer in this thing that we call music, and to see you get to that level was like, oh, this is inspiring.
Because it's there for us.
Because I know Vince. This is not, I'm watching Eddie Murphy on TV.
No.
I don't know Eddie Murphy. Shout out to Eddie Murphy, but I don't know him. I know Vince. I've watched Vince go from meeting to meeting.
Yeah.
I've watched Vince tell me about this artist and that artist, and some that worked and some that didn't. More that didn't.
Yeah.
And to see this man in this space, I was like, this is amazing.
And another thing too, I want us to pay attention to our publishing game. So important.
Yeah.
Shout out to the interns. I signed them when nobody knew them.
Yep.
So all those records, well, I forget. KKK. And the kind of what's this? What,
everything's about ass with them. I always tell Coach
the
that.
Big Sean record. Those all part of my publishing catalog. The Fine China record. I signed that kid that did that record. Like, it's just important to understand to have vision. You don't have to be loud, but you go and do your work.
You see his eyes too small. Nigga sneaky.
No, not sneaky.
No. Not sneaky in a bad sense. When you see it though,
yeah, you gotta have the eye of the tiger.
You've been what?
That's the best way to put it.
You can't sit there and be like, oh boy, he's talented. Let me let Paul and Peter come. No.
Hey,
what you doing, shorty?
Vince, quick. What's going on with you, baby? What you need?
Absolutely.
Let's get you right.
Shout out to my man Felly, who did the Usher record. With,
yeah, super dope. He's incredible.
I could have signed him at Hello. Good guy, was very excited to meet me. I was excited to meet him. I'm like, no, man, go get a different deal. But you just have to be able to know. And now I work with him on a regular. He just did about 2 records on Chris's album. But you just gotta know Like nobody would ever thought the kid that did Fine China would be the guy who did that record. I want to talk to everybody. I want to turn over every rock because that's the only way you find it.
Yeah.
You just never know where it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still actively looking for talent, looking for writers, producers, artists, everything.
I'm still in the music business.
I love it. Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm in everything that's music. I don't let nothing else get in the way of that because at the end of the day, it's still about a great song and a great artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to change. We can have AI, we can have Left Eye, whatever, BI, it doesn't matter. You still got to have a record that emotionally connects with people, and you still got to find an artist that can deliver those records.
Yeah.
AI hasn't found that.
Because I want to see it live.
Exactly.
I need to see it.
You want to go to one of the greatest shows on earth, which is Chris Brown. Phenomenal.
Yes.
That's an actual person.
I don't think AI can do what Chris Brown did when I saw that show.
I just watched Usher roller skate and sing.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh, by the way, I worked on Usher's very first album too. You know what I mean? Just like I just love what I do, man. Love what I do, Tank. Love what but I gotta tell my story, Tank. You know what I mean? I
tell the story.
I gotta tell my story.
Keep talking, man. Keep telling the story, man.
Got to, you know what I mean? I just love what I do, and I've never ever been this vocal in my life. And I'm liking the Vincent that's talking.
I'm
shit
liking the
and
Vincent
really
that's
being,
talking.
you know, like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's nothing's wrong with
Because
it.
there has to be respect. Has to be.
And we gotta tell the truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
About
And we're glad
things.
when we see you outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you pulled up on us in Miami at the doo-wop,
Hey.
I said, take it. Is that Vince?
Outside.
That was all because, you know, people be wanting to go outside. Miss Southfield be wanting to go outside, so you just go outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because it's like, to me, I don't be liking the BS.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stand when the people just like be lying about stuff. Like, be honest. You're not gonna call me. I'm not gonna call you. Let's just say hi and keep it moving. Or let's just listen to the music and keep it moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the other stuff is crazy. But I like going outside. I love going to where we can get along as people and enjoy good music and have a good time and, you know, the cocktails. I mean, just enjoying life. Why can't we do that? Why can't we all just get along and listen to our music? It makes the world go around. And I think a lot of times what I've experienced too and people haven't experienced is there's a big world out there. America's one place.
Right.
But Gaga, I got to go around the world 10 times over. I got to be in a room with 30,000 people. And guess what, y'all? I'm the only black man in the room. And this girl sits on stage and go, if it wasn't for him, guys, the guy back there with the behind the mic, behind the board, I wouldn't be here. Or we go to Lollapalooza the first time, and it's her performing at the BMI stage. And when she starts, there's about 100 people. When she gets done, there's 5 people. Myself, her mom, Tamar, and somebody else. And we come back, and there's 100,000 people singing every word. And she yells from the stage, Vince, what do you think about this? And me and Steve Berman just high-fiving each other. It's unbelievable, man. I did that. I really did that. I really did that. I want people to know that you don't worry about how you look, who you are. You can do it too.
Yeah.
But I've done that. I've crossed the mountaintop in our business of success with artists from ground zero. Nobody knew who a Gaga was when I started with her. People thought I was crazy. Thought I was crazy, Tank. They did not pay attention to it. Now everybody takes credit, want to do this, do that. I sit back and laugh. I wait for the Netflix special to come out, and I'll laugh again. But I did the work.
What is the Netflix? What is?
We're working on it now.
Okay.
It'll be out next year, but it's really, really, really special to me because it's something that covers, you know, some of the great people that I spoke about, from the Clive Davis to the Doug Morrises to the Jimmys to Gaga to Mary to this one to that one to Steve Stout. I mean, just so many people. And you really get to hear my story. Like, and I think that's an incredible thing. Not when I'm dead and gone, but actually hear it now.
Yeah.
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 Like Clarence Avon, great guy. Like, I wish we had more time with him for his story.
Yeah.
The times I sat with this guy at the Beverly Hills Hotel having lunch, it's unbelievable, just incredible. His life, his story. I wish these kids could see that and understand the legacy of what really happens with these guys that have paved the way for us.
Yeah.
And we don't pay enough homage to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not cool. We gotta do better with that. We have to uplift each other and support each other. People should be calling y'all every week, like, yo, can I get on the show? It's a safe platform. You get to tell your story.
Yeah.
And it's not cut up and you doing this. It's like, we got to get into that. We're missing out on so much of the happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when people pass away. Everybody put a picture up and, oh, I miss you. That drives me crazy. I'm like, did you call that man last week? Like, just before I walked in here, I'll be showing my phone like, Vince, I want to work. What we doing? Like, that's what you want to hear.
Yep.
Carl Thomas, Vince, when we get together, when we working. Like, these are guys that just, you want to see that and you want to do it, and it's possible. Shout out to Carl Thomas.
That's
Shout
our
out
guy.
to Total.
My
I
guy.
did that too. You know, so,
Was that?
Yeah, Total. Yeah, me and Faith. Yeah. I can't even remember everything, Tank. It just comes to me out the blue. You know what I mean? I forget. I just do. But it just, you know, those things happen. And Ed Exine, too, I forgot to mention. Ed Exine was the first person to give me a remix on this group called Small Change. Paid me $2,500 for that remix. Never cashed the check.
Did you never cashed it?
It was about the opportunity. It wasn't about the $2,500. It was like I finally got my foot in Mercury Records.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to maneuver that to who I am today. All I ask is for the opportunity. I'm going to run through it.
Yeah.
I'm good at that. I'm going to run through it and run through it and run through it because I just want the opportunity. Just want to do the work. I ain't worried about the labels. I did the dumb stuff. I had 12 cars at one time for what I can't drive them all at the same time. The house you're talking about was 25,000 square foot, 3 acres of land. It doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, cool. I couldn't even see my son in the playroom.
It took you a while to get there.
Took you a minute to get
I'll
there.
be there in a minute.
I'm on the way.
But no, you learn and you live and you grow. And I hope that I can be a blessing to the new generation, to the old generation, people that I've never even spoke to, because I want to share my story and I want to share my information and I want to see people do better.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really mean that. Like, that's important to me. Like, not to just talk about it.
I think me and Jay have always talked about, especially when we have like, you know, legends sit here and give this information and we've all been connected in so many ways. It's like, what is the infrastructure where we can do that very thing, where we can take care of these artists the way you took care of JoJo, the way you took care of Gaga, where we can show them the game and teach them the game, but also elevate them to a place to where now they can take that and run with it themselves.
Like,
what does that infrastructure look like? Because in between all of us, all these names you're saying, all the names, I mean, we're all connected.
Yeah.
What does that infrastructure look like? How do we get there to where, you know, we're controlling that narrative?
Because I want to definitely make sure that we help our elders have health insurance
Yes.
in this business. It's like, it drives me crazy.
Yep.
Like, to see these people suffer just because they can't afford to pay $350 a month for health insurance. When I got sick and I was in the hospital, my bill probably was way over $2 million.
Sheesh.
I was sick for 40 days. I was in the hospital. I was in a coma for 5 days. Was paralyzed from my neck down when I came out. Couldn't walk. And then I had to go through therapy for 30 days after that. All from flying too much. But we don't teach that. Like,
Right.
they tell you to get on the plane and buckle up. I had 7 massive blood clots
From being in the air.
from being in the air, flying on those private planes. Wow. Flying all over the world. The same thing I was in the hospital for, Heavy D died from. I was in the hospital when he died, watching it on the news.
No way.
And that was my guy, Heavy and Teddy. I put both of them in the studio when I did Gaga repack of her album. And Teddy did this song called Teeth, and Hev didn't finish his record or whatever. But I've been passing it forward for a long time, just helping people and not talking about it. But those things, we have to fix those things. Healthcare is so important because our world that we live in, you don't have it, you go to the hospital, they send you somewhere else, or either you wind up sick and dying.
Yeah.
My mom was a nurse, so I really, really paid attention to that. She said, if your pinky hurt, your body's talking to you.
Your pinky hurt, your body's talking to you.
Yeah.
My shoulder.
Yeah, but no, there's so
Doing
many
something
things that we don't pay attention
We
to,
don't pay attention
especially
to.
when it comes to that.
Like a blood clot is the most silent killer of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Starts in your ankle, travels up to your leg, hits your heart, hits your lung, and then it's lights out.
It's a wrap. Yep.
And you never even know it came. Never knew it came.
Are there ways, since you dealt with it, are there ways that there are certain little signs though? Other than, like you say, obviously
So
something.
it's something that happens and occurs in African American people, Asian people, and people of color more than Caucasian people. What you need to do is find out if it's something genetic, like if your family had it, it's go to the doctor, follow up on that. But it's like when your body doesn't get enough oxygen, these little things called little rocks, they'll occur in your body. Those rocks are the blood clots. And they travel, and they hit those little things, and it hits your lung and your heart, and it's out. But there's things that you can be aware of. If your body's, like, for me, that whole day when it happened to me, it was in New York. We were doing an NBC special with Gaga, and our back was hurting all day. And then I started getting shortness of breath, and I said, let's go to the doctor. I went to the doctor. Thank God I would listen to myself. He was like, you're having muscle spasms. Go home, take these pills, and call me in the morning. I got to the front door of his office. I told the driver, take me to the nearest hospital. Something don't feel right. And I got to the hospital, and they was like, oh, we got to give you propofol, and we're going to induce you into this coma. And the guy at the hospital...
Just off the rip?
Yeah, because they were massive. They can see the blood clots.
He didn't see it?
No, he didn't see it at the office. No, I would have been dead if I listened to him. Mount Sinai Hospitals who saw it. Lady by the name of Dr. Miriam McLaughlin saved my life. I still go see her to this day. But she saw it. And there was some young doctor in the hospital. He was like, oh, call your friends and family. He's not going to make it. This was after the second day in the hospital.
You could hear him say that.
Yes. Yes. Gaga and Tamar found Dr. Miriam McLaughlin, and that lady saved my life.
Wow.
That's why I'm still able to sit here. And that's why I refuse to, like, I'm not going to be quiet about what I do and who I am. It's okay. I got a big thing to talk about.
Yeah.
My mom died at 12. Like, I'm quite sure she wanted to say a lot more before she got out of here.
Absolutely.
But you have to be mindful of that. Like, don't take it for granted. Don't take the day for granted, the time for granted, your life for granted. Go to work, make the best song you could ever make.
Mm-hmm.
Be a great person. Be respectful and diligent, and be considerate of other people's time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that in our business. When I've worked with the other people, they show up on time. People are like, Vince, all you want to do is work with white people and pop people. I'm like, no, I want to work with people that want to show up and go to work. How about that? I've never remembered JoJo being late for a studio session. Never.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Then we look by.
Those are the conversations that we're not having.
Yeah, we're not having, because everybody's like doing this BS game where they're playing with each other's mind and hearts and feelings, and it's like, it's okay to be honest. You gotta be honest. I'm so glad you guys are having that reunion for the underdogs at the Grammys.
So you heard about that?
Yeah, I got invited to that.
Oh, okay.
I've always been a underdog in the background.
A silent underdog.
So my position was 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, either Harvey's sitting on my couch or Damon's sitting on my couch. And we're talking about life and ledge and get off the ledge and do this and do that.
You get off the ledge.
Me and Harvey still, Harvey come out here, we'll still go to lunch and go to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Damon was going through what they was going through. I was rooting for them to be together. I didn't want them to break up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, no, you got to be a good person. Shout out to James Fauntleroy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Helped him get out of his wrong deal and got it right. Just being quiet. Just do the right thing for people.
You did that?
Yeah.
I like what you're doing.
It's okay to be nice,
I
man.
like what you're doing.
James is
It
my
is.
guy, man.
It's okay to be nice.
It's okay to be nice, and it ain't got to be that you got to get something from it. Just do the right thing.
But I'm really hoping that people are understanding that, you know, it was the talent, of course, it was the eye, the love for the thing for sure, but the character is a lot of what has sustained you. And,
I'm glad you see that.
And protected those relationships and things that are still ironclad to this day.
I had a great mother and father.
Yeah.
Never see my parents drink, argue, fight, smoke. And God bless, whoever does that, God bless you. But I had integrity in our house.
Mm-hmm.
We ate at 7:30. My mom would say, "How was your day? How was your day?" And we talked. My dad cooked every day. My mom only cooked on holidays. We had, people come to our house that was homeless or needed somebody to talk. And my mom would be like, "Oh, baby, they're just here for the weekend. They need somebody. Me and your dad just going to pray with them." So there was integrity at hello. And I still carry that in my day-to-day walk. Like, it's free to say hello. It's free to say thank you. It costs nothing. When you sit down and eat at a table, you should ask the waiter, "What is your name?"
Yeah.
It's consideration.
Yep.
They're bringing you your food.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to say, "Have a great day," or "I thank you," or "I appreciate you"? It's not going to kill you. But we get so caught up in ourselves and in this world that we do in our business. It's like, they're people too.
Like people are supposed to do these things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. And it shows the lack of respect that you actually have for yourself.
That's real.
Yeah.
That you've gotten so mighty that you can't even be respectful to somebody bringing you food to you.
The person you would want to be
Exactly.
respectful to.
They're bringing you your food. You want
That
to,
could go bad.
exactly, quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but this is great, guys. I'm so honored and it's so much like, we'll have to come back again for more because I can't remember everything.
No, you just
I just
you just figure it out as you go
I
along.
can't-
The next time it's gonna be like, so when
Yeah.
I discovered Prince,
I can't,
we was out in Minnesota.
I can't even.
Those iconic pants, I cut those.
But it's like you forget what you do. I forgot that I was on John Legend's management team. You know what I mean? You just forget stuff.
Shit.
You forget. But it is what it is.
You just gotta every time you think of something new, you gotta write it. You gotta have like a
Exactly.
little.
So I'm
note.
writing a book actually right now.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
No,
writing-
his is worse than mine.
Oh, yours
Because
is,
I'm
yeah.
always with Tank. I'm going, I didn't tell you that. He like,
Always.
He like, no, you didn't tell me that.
Motherfucker, you didn't know. This nigga said one day, so after I got kidnapped, I said, what are you talking about? He said, I ain't tell you I got kidnapped? No, nigga. You didn't tell me you got kidnapped. Oh, yeah, I got kidnapped. So
That is crazy. No, but I'm really
after the
writing a
ransom
book.
I said, what?
I'm excited about this book. Really, really. 'Cause
Yeah.
When I did, when I did dance music when I was 13, I'm gonna make an EP for this album. For this book. Mm-hmm. That's gonna have 8 songs with me singing on it.
Really?
Yeah.
You jumping back in the lab.
Yeah, I already did. The song's already done.
Oh, that's great.
I love that.
That's great.
Yeah.
I
And
want to hear that.
each chapter of the book is a song that I wrote, or produced, or did something with.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
I'm excited about it. It's really, really good.
Oh, yeah,
Again, like I
can't
said,
wait.
dance music is something that's very passionate to me.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh, he fixing his mic.
You done made a whole lot of dance money.
A whole lot of dance money.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, find it.
Still got a little bit of tequila on.
I ain't been hanging out.
I'm gonna try it anyway for you, Vince. Nah. Vince, we've known you for a long time, brother, and we are still discovering things about you.
Man.
Great things, great things. But on your journey, we know that a lot of these things that you've done have been inspired by someone.
Yeah.
Your vocals, your producing, your writing, They're people that you've studied. They're people that you hold dear. And on R&B Money, we call them your...
What we call them, champ?
Top 5. It's Ashy. Your top 5. Top 5. Your top 5. R&B singers. There it is. R&B songs.
Yeah.
We got to know before you go.
Yeah.
Here on the show, everybody wants to know your top 5. Yes. Top 5.
Come on, bring it on home.
Your top 5.
Fresh out the trap.
Let me see. Who'll be my top 5? I think my number 1 would be Stevie Wonder.
Hold on, Vince. You done?
Your top 5 R&B singers.
That would have to be Stevie Wonder.
Come on.
Why not?
Probably good old Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Kind of gets hard after that. R&B. Love Mary J. Blige.
Why not? Yeah.
Joe.
I love Joe. Barbershop Joe.
Barbershop Joe, baby. Cream. Who else? One more. I probably have to say Michael Jackson.
It's a cool list.
And not in that order.
Yeah,
I get it.
Not in that order. But
I'll take all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Muy fuerte. Okay. Your top 5 R&B songs.
Gosh, that would be really hard there. All I Do Is Think About You, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney, Say.
Hey.
Love that record.
Yeah.
Love that song.
What a great record there.
Somebody tried to tell me that song wasn't good one day.
Oh, my
I said, are you
God.
serious?
They just was jealous.
That's a great way to put it.
Who else? Is it the Barge? Oh, is waiting for you. So that record and
Sugar.
probably Joanna by Kool in the Gang.
Yeah, some Cool in the Gang in
It's a
there.
good record, man. It's a really good record.
All right, we got 4.
Let me see what else gonna be 5. It's a song that Teddy Pendergrass did. It's like a wedding song. What's the name of that song? Darn, I can't think of it. But it's a Teddy Pendergrass song. I can't think of what it's called right now.
You need to Google it?
My phone's dead. You get no service down here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you get no service down here.
We're definitely in the dungeon.
No Wi-Fi on.
You know, Tank's famous. We gotta, I gotta keep him hidden, man. You know, it'd be pandemonium if they find out where he's at, man.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it.
Come on, Ruben, with the save.
See? That song, how did you know that? It's a great record, man.
Hard.
It's a really, really good record.
Yeah. Okay, let's make your Voltron. Your R&B super artists, okay? Who you going to get the vocal from to make this artist? Who you going to get the performance style? Who you going to get for the styling? Who you going to get for the passion of the artist? And who's going to write and produce for this artist since you do this
So that
shit?
would be
Vocal. Start the vocal. What vocal?
Michael Jackson.
Michael's vocal.
Yes.
Performance style.
Chris Brown.
Chris
Come
Brown.
on, you going fast. Buddy.
Okay,
Come on,
okay.
come on.
The styling.
The styling. Got to go back to MJ.
Cold drip.
Buckles. Glitter.
Military.
Huh?
Yeah, the military.
Military.
Mike is just special, man.
Yes.
Like, it's like, you don't get that no more.
Well, you know what's crazy? I mean, he was clearly from the future. He was clearly an alien, clearly. But he did so much. He covered so much ground to where it's
such a short
hard.
time.
It's hard not to be great without grabbing something
From him.
And he did it in such a short time. Mike didn't have a lot of albums.
No, but the impact.
Ridiculous.
There'll
On all levels.
Never be
all
an
levels.
impact of that.
Mike-
he covered all of the ground
Yeah. That could just be a whole Voltron. It's
to
Michael
where no
Jackson.
matter what you do,
It's coming
if
back.
you want to
him.
be great,
It comes to him.
you have to
Include him.
you have to grab
Exactly.
something.
But he was intentional. And everyone's not intentional.
Yeah.
He was intentional. Like
100%.
he set out
To be
to
great.
do
be
things.
innovative.
Yeah.
I remember I heard Mike say one time, like, that's what practice is for.
Niggas
Practice.
don't practice.
We talking about practice.
That's what practice is for. And people don't practice no more.
Nope.
They just get up
He-
and they go.
Because it's this little thing, right? And I'm gonna let you get back to your Voltron. It's this because you said Mike, and it sparked something in me, and then you started talking about practice, right? It's the thing where maybe everybody could moonwalk, but the way he moonwalked and the way he practiced his moonwalk, and as often as he did his moonwalk,
Perfection.
it almost just became his moonwalk.
Absolutely. And it is to me to this day. It's Michael's moonwalk.
Yep.
Everybody can do it all they want. No one will
You
ever
can't
look
tell
like
no kid. You can't tell my son that the moonwalk existed before Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
He won't believe you.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, I forgot one thing too. Just another song. SOS Band. Tell me if you still care.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
record. Great record. You know, my son calls that the happy song. I used to play it in the car for him all the time.
Yeah.
Great record, man. Again, no Pro Tools.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know all about that.
Passion.
Passion of the artist. What artist has the passion that you?
Hey, man. Back to Mike. Mike is just the if you want to be an artist,
Study him.
there's not like study the greats so you can be greater. And there's no
and don't study the greatness. Don't
Study it
study
all.
the after the
gotta study it all.
the
You
after
gotta
because
study it
once
all.
you see the videos and once you see the show and all of that shit, you can get confused if you don't figure out how he got there.
Right.
you got to study it all.
You got to start from the beginning.
Yeah, you got to start from that living room.
You got to start from where he picking fabric.
You got to start in that living room with his daddy. Why he
Get in here, Michael.
Why he watching James Brown
Yeah.
Get in here.
in that little room?
Y'all gonna be here all day till you get it right.
Exactly.
2300 Jackson Street, Gary, Indiana.
Why he's playing with that little what was that, mouse or whatever he was playing with? Like there was something that triggered him that made him different than anybody else in that house.
He was born different.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was called to a higher purpose.
There's something about being great and there's something about being phenomenal.
Yeah.
Michael was phenomenal.
He's out of this world. He was out of this world. He
And quiet as kept.
transcends every generation.
That's how I feel about myself. I'm just phenomenal. And that's not with an ego, guys.
Yeah.
I just know in my soul of souls, I'm not going out to lose. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
Yeah.
When Brenda Romano and the Scope team told me they couldn't get the Gaga record Just Dance that we worked for 9 months, what did Vincent do?
What did you do?
What did Vincent do?
Vincent went and got $20,000 and started breaking the record out of Canada.
Went to a whole nother country with it.
There's no excuses.
Wow. Shout out to the homie Kobe O'Donis too, man, that y'all put on that record.
God.
Yeah.
Break it back down. So Akon was on the record first.
Huh.
Nobody knew that. Steve Rifkin wouldn't clear the record.
Oh, shit.
That's how Kobe got on the record.
Wow. Diamond record.
Hey man, if somebody won't clear something, then you need me.
If somebody won't clear something,
No, what I'm just saying, like, there's always a backstory to a story.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
But you are the backstory.
You are the backstory.
And it's like I have no reason to ever do anything else but tell the truth.
Yeah.
Steve would not clear the record. Love him to death, good friend of mine to this day, but everybody don't see what you see.
Yeah.
Everybody don't get what you get.
Yeah.
Now, after the fact, everybody want to dance and just dance and party all night long, but you got to be able to see it when no one can see it.
Yeah.
When there's no frame around it. When it's just absolutely abstract. Like when you go to these art shows, like Art Basel was this weekend, people were seeing the finished product. What did it look like before it got to Art Basel?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
How many paintings did you throw away?
Yeah. How
Start
many
over?
renditions?
How
of
many?
that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How much paint did you go through? How much did it cost you to get to that final painting?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to have vision, and that's what I feel like I have that. I just thank God for it. I don't know where it came from, but I just have the vision to know what something is going to be before anybody else does.
Love that. Who's writing and producing for this artist?
Quincy Jones and myself.
You and Quincy.
Absolutely. Two greats.
Yeah. I got another one though. I got another one just for you.
Oh.
What executive are you taking it to?
Myself.
Who you partnering with? No. You got it. But who you partnering with? Out of all the great
All them,
executives
yeah.
you named.
Yeah.
Because it's that now you got to pick one.
Yeah.
Jimmy Iovine.
You said it's Jimmy.
Jimmy's one of the greatest record guys I ever met in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm so honored that I got to learn from him because he made me be better than myself was when I met him. Gets me emotional because there's so many different things, like stories that me and Jimmy just had and meetings that we had where it was just us, and how the process of that project took a life of its own. And, you know, the records, when I would play the records for him from Gaga, he would be like, oh, you need to give me that record for Nicole, or do this or do that, or, you know, for the Pussycat Dolls, whatever. And that's what artists don't see, how hard you fight.
For it, man. Mm-hmm.
You fight. I fight for my artists.
Yeah.
I never took no. I never took like, oh, let's think about it. Let me come back to it. Like, the artists don't see that. They don't see it. They don't get the opportunity to really understand what we really do as executives and as visionaries and people that are behind the scenes. They don't understand it. Like, there's so many things that you don't even tell an artist because you don't want to mess up their morale or their energy or their provision of what the future could be for them. So you block those things from them. And then they take it on as, you're trying to do this, you're trying to control. No, I'm actually trying to be a blessing to you so you don't hurt yourself. Because you can't withdraw what I can withdraw. Your ability to hear, no may be different than mine. I take no as a blessing. The no sometimes is the blessing, just like the yes. So tell me no so I can go work harder.
Yeah.
But some artists would take that and lose their mind. Well, we're not putting your record out this month, we're putting it out next year. Oh, okay, cool. It's going to give me more time to make more better records. So
Give
the
me
no,
time to be better.
The no is a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get so caught up in the yes.
Man, that's real. Now you hey, listen, you kicking game today.
Cooking today, baby. You came to cook. I can tell.
I came to be a blessing
Yeah, that
to
too.
somebody's life. You know what I mean? Because it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all cooking. I'm telling you, y'all need to take this show. And I'm not telling you to do your business, but there's R&B in London, in Japan, in Australia, in Spain, in South America. I've been there. There's still videos going on. There's still record stores. People are still excited about concerts. Like,
Call your friends and tell them
That's to be with my friends, so we can all be
Oh,
friends.
we can all be, please, for the love of God.
We try to go.
It's incredible there. We put up a show for Tamar one time. We went to Paris. We put the show up in one day. The show was sold out the next day. And the people at Epic at that time was like, what are you doing? Why are you taking her to the iTunes Music Festival? I'm like, yo, she's on television. And there are black people over here too.
Right.
They couldn't speak English. They knew every song because of television, how powerful television was, that people felt like they went on that journey and they got to see the story.
Yeah.
Television is still the most powerful tool in our world.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, how many stars have came out of American Idol?
Yeah.
How many stars have come out of The Voice? But those brands are still on television.
Yeah.
Because people want to go through the journey. They want to have hope. They want to cheer for something. Give them a superstar in the middle of that too, like, lights out.
Yeah.
But this show should be all over the world. It's bigger than what we're doing right now. It's just, you guys deserve that. It's just the magnitude of somebody saying, we can do this and go make it happen.
Yeah.
Because they're waiting for it. They want it. They want it. Our world in America, I think, kind of sometimes gets a little distorted, but the rest of the world, and I love America, but I'm just saying, those other countries are so excited about music.
Yeah.
Super, especially R&B music. Like, think about where music comes from. We all seen Elvis.
Absolutely.
There was a lot of black people he was studying.
A whole bunch.
Whole lot of.
But nobody talks about it because everybody feels like it's going to offend somebody. It's like, not if the truth doesn't offend you. Lies offend you because you got to keep remembering how to lie and lie and lie. The truth will set you free.
And on that note,
I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names.
Come on.
I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no name. Who you was, who you was with, what you did. Don't say she. I ain't saying no name.
I'm going to need y'all to get one of these endorsements too for a new keyboard.
you don't
You
like
deserve
it.
it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's so. How many keys? There's 77 keys up there. How many keys do we go? Get all the way down there and take?
Listen, brother, it's the grind.
This is what keeps us humble.
We got to keep some grind on us,
But let
baby.
me tell you about people. They want to feel inspirational and they want to feel inspired. The Kardashians have showed this world in more ways than one. People just want hope.
Yeah,
They just want hope.
yeah.
He wants some hope.
They want some
we
hope.
So we're gonna up this
We're
thing.
going to up this thing, you know
and
what I mean?
give them some hope.
We're going to give them some hope. We're going to give them a rolling or something, you know what I mean?
Cassio, you got 20 days.
You got 24 hours.
You got 24 hours to do something
I
great.
don't want to have to make no calls, Cassie.
Or we're gonna make a call to somebody else.
Hey, man. Oh, that is great. That is great. All right, so we've come to a very important part of the show. Mm-hmm. This is known worldwide. This part of the show is known worldwide.
Yeah.
Will you tell us a story, funny or fucked up, or funny and fucked up, but the only rule to the game is you can't say no names.
None.
Oh, let me see. Dang, let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Funny or fucked up?
Or both.
And it's got to be about the music business.
No.
Not at all. Just your travels around the world 10 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably more, but you know, yeah, 2 hands. So we'll stick with 10. You know what I mean?
I wish I had more thoughts.
You know what I mean? Let me see. A funny or fucked up story. All right. Let me see. So there was this one time that we were at the O2 Arena in London. And that's why I was laughing the other day when we were saying this about something with our good friend. But they lost a hard drive for the music, for the whole album. Done. They lose the hard drive. And this young lady got so emotional. She peed on herself, canceled the show. The hard drive was in her room in the suitcase. Cursed everybody out.
Whole time she got the hard drive.
She hid the hard drive from herself.
She hid the hard drive from herself. Oh man.
I don't think people recovered from that for like a week. Everybody was so mad and just like bitter. Like, how the hell you do that? There's another time too. This is a funny story. Was on a bus, tour bus. Big song. Was done in like an hour. Song was great. Everybody was happy about the song. The engineer erased the background vocals. Oh my God, this stuff, you can't make this up. And the artist like lost her mind. Lost all the background vocals.
All of them.
All of them.
We've all been in those sessions.
He hit the wrong button.
Hit the wrong button.
But save is so
But
easy
save,
to-
man.
Every
It's like every time.
You're
You
supposed to just continue to
save. You're supposed to keep hitting save.
That's what a great engineer does.
Yeah, that's what a great engineer, which we don't have a lot of those neither these days.
Talk to talk.
We really don't. Because everybody think they can do it themselves, so the engineers don't have a job.
I need a good engineer.
Paul Foley.
No, I'm saying not. I'm not needing.
Okay.
I'm saying
Okay.
that's how I operate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have a good engineer. You can't
Yeah.
do it any other way.
I have no desire
To be an engineer.
to be an engineer.
Exactly. Me neither.
None.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Because I want somebody who's good at that.
At that.
Really good at that.
Yeah. We have to start appreciating and
Yes.
respecting
You're engineers.
what other just not even just engineers, what other people do and
I
what
think-
their craft is.
I think singers should be listed. I mean, writers should be listed as a producer. I really do. Because think about it. You'll get a dope beat. The beat is incredible. It's a great beat.
Speak on it.
Come
But
on.
until that song gets over that beat, it's just a great beat. When a song comes over the beat, it becomes a great song.
Yes.
Why can't we give them some credit
A
too?
finished product.
Exactly.
Finished product.
But everybody's so busy with their ego that they just leave these people out. And I'm like,
Well,
nah.
because the beat maker was automatically assumed to be the producer.
Especially in urban music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like nobody really studied Quincy Jones to
One
understand
instrument, played
what,
trumpet.
what production,
and produced all those records.
what producing
Yeah.
a record really
Say it one more time.
means.
One instrument.
One instrument, the trumpet, and produced all those great records. The greatest album of our lifetime.
Quincy Jones did not make beats. Is
Come on
what
now.
he's saying to you.
Come on.
He played a trumpet, but he had the sensibility of an incredible ear to know what a great drummer was, a great bass player,
Yep.
Yes.
a great guitar player, and a great sense of what a song
Great lyric,
sonically
great
should
melody,
sound like.
Right.
all of it. He saw the record.
I don't think we
from
give him enough credit like we
A
should.
to Z.
Exactly.
There's no part of that record
That he didn't touch.
that he didn't oversee.
Absolutely.
And that's a producer.
That's what a producer is.
Yep.
That's what a producer is. You're absolutely right.
We're going to learn them.
Yeah, we're going to teach him
Yeah.
because it's getting out of hand. People, oh, I did this beat. Now, did AI do the beat or did you do the beat? I don't know
All
who
right.
did the beat.
Then there's that. And then there's that.
You know what I mean? It's like, come on, we got to be careful with that.
Oh, I love it. I love it here.
Babyface, great producer too.
Oh yeah.
I worked on his album too. It's very what's that song? And I will no. What's the soundtrack where he got the shirt on? He had like up the dude font. He was on Epic.
This is a soundtrack?
Not a soundtrack.
The album?
The album where he has a little. What's this song called? Vivian Scott called me to work on the record. She was the A&R for that project. I'll tell you, I've done so much I forget.
It's not the Tender Lover album, though.
Too?
No, not that one. Not the Whip. The album before Whip Appeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the album before Whipple?
No. He said not the Tender Lover album.
No, that was after.
Would it just be a self-titled album? Was his first album?
It probably was.
I think his first album might have been a self-titled album coming out of The Deal.
Yep, I think it was.
Yeah.
Great songwriter.
What do you see, Ruben?
Great producer.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll show it to you. That one right there. Go your finger back. Over to the right. That one? Yeah. What's
That's
that?
Tender
That's
Lover.
the Tender Lover.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool.
Tender Lover.
That's the one.
So you're on Tender Lover?
Yeah.
You gotta start writing this shit down, man.
You know, I promise you, if I sat and thought about it all day, I wouldn't be as great as I am. I don't
No,
sit
it's
there.
not true.
I don't sit there and
Jot the shit down,
stay in
man.
the roles of like,
You're doing
I did
Netflix
this and this.
specials.
Yeah.
You're writing books.
Yep,
we need
absolutely.
all the information.
I'm doing affordable homes for people in Newark, New Jersey. I'm working on that.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
people that can't
Speak on
afford
it.
homes, that we be able to get them. My first project is going to be 15 homes that I'm doing with the mayor of Newark. I'm proud of that too.
Yeah.
As you
'Cause
should
that's where I was
be.
born at. So now I'll be able to help people have a better life and a better place to rest their head.
Yeah.
It's so much that we can do in life. We get these platforms to do this,
Yes. Absolutely.
but we gloat in ourselves.
Yep. Yep. I love that, brother. Shit, man. You've done it all.
Hey, man.
You're doing it all. Let me
Still
rephrase.
more to be done.
Yeah, still more to be done. Yeah.
Still more to be done.
Well,
It's just how
we're
much you want to do.
we're here, brother, to
To go around
take
the
that
world.
ride with you, go around the world 10 times with you.
Tank was definitely out partying last night.
Save us some seats, man.
Oh my God, I love Tank. I went to go see that play with Tank in it the first day, the first week you
Hell's
played.
Kitchen?
It was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
great. You did an incredible job.
Thank you, brother.
It was really, really special. I didn't stay to shake your hand about. You was at work. I told my girl, I was like, let's go. She's like, oh, you're not gonna stay and take a picture? I'm like, the man's at work.
No, that's the whole point.
You did a great job.
To
though,
take
man.
the pictures, man.
I didn't take a lot of pictures in my career. I didn't take a lot of pictures. I just did the work. And I
Yeah.
put my head down but now I'm definitely gonna tell my story though.
Yeah, which is
definitely into that.
which is going to lead to more work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're glad you chose
And
to
I
come
want to
tell
do
it
more
here.
work. Like I produced
Yeah.
probably like 4 songs on this new Chris project. I never was scared of the work. Never was afraid of that.
But it's like, I feel like when people are trying to be or to attain to something, they need to know who they can go to.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and that's not me. Who they can get this and who they can get this information from.
Absolutely.
Who they can look to and who they can be inspired by. And I think you having this conversation and getting this off your chest in this manner gives people a compass.
Absolutely.
Gives people a North Star to be like, you know what? I want to go look into more of what that is and the hows and the whys and the whos that made that thing go, because that's what I want to be. So that's the importance of, you coming here and having this conversation with us and killing us with shit we didn't even know.
Now, thank you, bro.
I appreciate it. I'm excited about it. The next time we do this, I want to be able to have people either send us a song or bring me something. You know what I mean? Make it where you give people an opportunity for something.
We'd love that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got this new group called Highland Avenue that I'm doing. It's like a new Young Beatles. This other girl who's like the new Gaga. She's 21 from New York. Just invite people into your world that can't get there because somebody did it for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody let their hand out and said, I'll listen to it. I'll do this,
Yep.
You gotta pay that forward. That's what I'm doing with Chris with this new record. It's like I'm paying it forward.
Yeah.
The guy helped me, I gotta help him.
There it is. Well, Brother Herbert, Elder Herbert. You're an amazing brother, man. You're a friend to us. But we are proud and excited that you've chosen R&B Money to come in and really share your story, man. We truly appreciate that, man.
No, I appreciate you guys.
On some real shit.
And I did it with people that I like, that I love, that I care about, because people don't do what I've done that look like me.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Like, I've made the biggest pop superstar in the last decade.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I'm a black man. They don't happen.
Yeah.
They don't let that get there. But you have to be honest with yourself. Like, we all can do it. It's
Yes,
just
sir.
having the opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you guys very much.
We're going to go find this money.
Yeah, money's never lost.
Because it's out there.
It's right there in front of you.
And we can go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm J Valentine.
And this is the R&B Money Podcast, the authority on all things R&B.
Yes, sir.
And we have been around the world at least 10 times. We ran out of fingers. We don't even know how many times we've been around it with this man right here.
Mr. Vincent Herbert.
Yeah! Mr. Vincent Herbert. There are rules I gotta be in. Know you like when I got like that shit. Control. I know only your spots. I'm in control. Take this to ride. Lose your mind when I'm inside. Control. You know when I'm in. Control. You know when I'm in. Tighten up. You know when I come through, I'ma light it up. Light it up. It be plenty.